Okay, so brief update. Okay, maybe it won't be brief, but it's an update from the last video. Um, so, um, if you didn't see the last video, it was so amazing. Not really. It was just me walking around my space showing how much crap I have and how much crap I have to get rid of. So, ooh, here's a little crazy. Anyways, so today, big news because like I've always been like really tidy. I know you might not have been able to tell from the other video. Like I'm good at organizing and really tidy. So oftentimes people don't realize when they see my space just how much crap I have and that I'm actually like borderline hoarder. Um, but like a couple days ago, my roommate came. He ordered this book and like, you know, I've been hearing the hype about this book. Everyone's been talking about it. Oh, it's on Oprah's reading list. No, amane patre Oprah. Um, so I don't know why, but just from like whenever when I was a young kid, I just had no desire to be interested in stuff. Like if it was popular, I it's only now that I'm older that I realize this is a pattern with me. Like if something is oh, the lighting was better up here. If something is like popular or trendy, I will just immediately not be interested and I'll be like, well, fuck that shit. I just have this aversion of like going along with the masses for some reason. And you know, it's sometimes it's great, you know, forge your own path, but it's also worked to my detriment many times. So yeah. Without further ado, it's called The Life Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo. And like I said, like I've always been like you know, OCD, you know, serious OCD tendencies, and I like organizing. So even when I've read like things on how to be more organized or on what you can do, you know, to declutter, it's you know, I've never found it really helpful, or I've never found something that's taught me more than I've known. And I'm not trying to say, oh, I know so much about cleaning. It's just that like I'm one of those people that have like I've always loved cleaning and organizing. Like, you know, I remember at 3, like scrubbing the stairs and being like, oh my God, this is so much fun. So I'm just one of those people. But this book is literally, it is my new Bible. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. It's amazing. And it's essentially, the thing is, it's not just, it's like, oh, the tips are good, but it's like a love letter to cleaning. And it just, when I read it, it was like, that's exactly how I feel, you know, that's exactly how I feel about like when I tidy up or when I clean. It's just this like, it's this meditative feeling. It's this feeling of joy and peace. Like cleaning brings me peace. And even if you're not like somebody who loves cleaning, this shit will get your life in order. Like my ceiling, like the glass ceiling of my cleaning and organizing has always been decluttering. I'm really sentimental and nostalgic about my things, and I mean everything. So, you know, even when I have gotten rid of things, I've never like successfully like been like, yeah, I got rid of a lot of shit. You know, it's always like incremental, and it's like so difficult, like so difficult to get even just get rid of just a couple of things. But she has this chapter that's about, you know, she's like, before you clean, organize, or anything, she's like, you have to declutter. You have to declutter your life. And her tip is like super simple, but it works. And like within the day of reading it, like as soon as I read the chapters at work, I was like, I want to go home right now and I want to like do this. I want to do this shit. So as soon as I got home, even though I was tired, I like went into my closet and I was like, okay, let's just see, cuz I was like, oh my God, this is actually going to work. This shit is going to work. So um so yeah, so then I was like, okay, well, you know, this is it. I'm gonna go into my closet and I'm gonna do it. So I went into my closet. Fuck, I keep on looking over there and it's really annoying. So it must be even more annoying to watch. So I'm just looking right there, right there. Oh, well, it's not up there. Okay, well, I'll see. I guess I should practice before like I do this shit. So the, anyways, I was saying, oh yeah, so I got in my closet and like within the first 5 minutes, I'm not kidding, the first 5 minutes, like not even like, this is what I got. Like, I already have like, over what? Like over 10 pieces of clothing, because I have like a couple more pieces there, and like a backpack. Like this stuff, because that's the thing is, when you try and declutter, it's like, oh well, like this looks good with this outfit, or like, oh, this is super comfy, when it's a hot day with my, booty short pajamas, or like when it gets cold, this is like nice to layer with something. But at the end of the day, her rule is like, take the item of clothing and hold it. And if it doesn't bring you joy, and I don't mean like, oh, I love all my clothes because I'm a clothing and like accessory person. I mean, if it doesn't like make you like joyful, and I mean joyful, because I mean, we all know what it feels like to be joyful, then you need to chuck the shit, okay? And my thing is like, okay, if you don't know, if you can't really decipher, okay, how you feel about clothes or item of whatever, then take like a piece of your favorite clothing, or like a pair of jeans that you love, and touch them. And that feeling that you get, that's the feeling she's talking about. So if you, so that's the feeling you're talking about. So that's the feeling you want to feel, or close to, when you're touching an item of clothing. And it's pretty crazy, because like, I was like, oh, I don't know, because, and then, because like, I only felt like I went through with so many clothes and didn't have that joy feeling until I got to another one. I was like, but that's so many clothes that I have to be getting rid of. But then her point is, it's like, well, why keep, mediocre clothes or mediocre items around that aren't actually making you happy? You can get rid of the mediocre stuff, keep the stuff that makes you joyful, and then get more stuff that makes you joyful, like more stuff that's aligned with you, whether it be clothes or items. And it's just so true. It's like, yeah, it might be good fabric, it might look nice, it might match this outfit, but if it does not make you happy, then it's not worth keeping. It's I mean, that's really what life is about. And that's like the life mantra. Like, if people or things or situation isn't make you happy, then you need to change it. You need to get rid of that person or that situation, or the way in which you're living your life, like the pattern that you're choosing to repeat in your life. You have to change it. You have to get rid of that pattern and fill it with a pattern that makes you happy, or fill it with things or people that make you happy. And it's so simple, but I mean, the way she applies it to decluttering and cleaning, and she touches upon like the psychological aspect, just as well as a physiological relationship with our space, and how it changes our patterns of movement and stuff. And it's so well written, and it works, like, actually works, and it's a nice short book. You can get through it quickly. So yeah, that's about it.